Hey toy fans, Aaron here, and what a great past few days it's been. First up, I got a new shirt, ready for Star Wars Celebration. And aside from that, the ADAC driver has been showing up at Target, 6-inch Black Series, and I found one. So we're going to take a quick look at them. As always, we'll start with a quick look at the packaging. It's that red and black look, same as it's been for a few years now. The only difference, starting with that beige and turret wave, is now the bottom part of this cardboard here is a little bit higher, allowing for the image to show a bit better with the warning slid over underneath the name. As I mentioned, this is a Target exclusive, so you do not have a number up there at the top, just the name of the figure. And nothing different on the back side. You got the figure's name along with a little write-up about what he does. And now we'll take a look at the figure. And taking a look at the figure, he's kind of mixed parts here. The head is from the Scarif Trooper, just with a different color molding to the helmet. Instead of that yellowish color, it's now white. And he does have that Imperial logo up on the top corner of his visor there. Very nice paint detailing through the helmet. Some of the paint detailing, though, that's different from the Scarif Trooper is along the back side of the helmet. You got this little red triangle up at the top, this big red square in the middle, and then the two little black spots on the back bottom of the helmet there. Even got some nice gray paint detailing inside that black square. Very nice. From the neck down, this figure is exactly the same as the hover tank pilot, with just a little bit of paint detailing differences. Paint detailing actually matches what I've seen in images for the hover tank commander. So if you really wanted to, you could do a head swap of the figures and give yourself your own hover tank commander. Paint detailing through the chest area and the arms looks fantastic. Everything stays within the lines. There's no runs. The shoulders separation with the gray and the black lines through there looks great. Got the little buckles painted on the top shoulders of the chest piece. A little bit of that red and black down there at the midsection as well. And on the back side, nice paint detailing on whatever this backpack piece is here. Across the whole figure, very nice dirt wash to it. So while this figure does share the same body as the hover tank pilot, it does definitely have its own look to it. So you're not ending up with just, two bodies that look identical. And then one other thing, the legs there for the undersuit, little darker gray as opposed to the hover tank pilot where he's got more of that olive green clothing look to it. Again, that's all molded color there. So even though it's molded in a different color, the legs themselves, as far as the cloth pattern and stuff, they all match identical between the two figures. And then just to show those comparisons a little closer on camera here, this is the Scarif Trooper that I've got out here. So as you can see, that head molding, very much the same. Again, just different colors. Here's the look from the backside where it's got that red and the black squares here. Not on this figure. Just by the molding color alone, you're going to be able to tell the difference between the two anyway. And then for the body, again, here we've got the ADAC driver and hover tank pilot right here on the right. So hover tank pilot does not have that red here on the chest piece. On the midsection here, the hover tank pilot does have a little additional paint detailing there with that little black spot, whereas it's just dirt wash in on the ADAC driver. Hopefully it's coming through all right, but you can see the color difference of the undersuit there. So the figure definitely stands out on its own from the others. Time will tell if we do get a hover tank commander figure. We're pretty much there from the looks of things already. Just a little head swap and we're good to go. The figure does come with one accessory, and that is the standard blaster there. Does have a little bit of silver paint detailing there on the side that we started seeing with the release of, I think it was the Princess Leia figure and even the AT-AT driver. And as you can see on the other side, no detailing. Any shiny spots you see there is just a reflection from my lights. As far as the articulation on this figure, nothing new here, nothing missing. Great range of motion on the head here. It's on the ball socket on the top of the head, and then the neck is on the hinge, so great range down and up. As far as the shoulder area, those pads at the top go right into the joint here, so no problems. Great rotation around. As far as the elbows, great range of motion through there as well. As far as the wrists on both hands, they do swivel around. And there is a side-to-side joint on his left hand here that you can get just an ever so slight amount of side-to-side movement on. And then as far as the right hand, he does get great up and down range of motion, so you get all sorts of possibilities for posing him with his weapon. At the midsection, you get your twisting through there and a little bit of crunching. At the legs, these little pads here do not hinder the movement at all. They're very soft, very flexible. And they'll go back down there. So forward and back, no problem. At the top of the thigh, you get your twisting around. And the knees are double jointed, so good bending through there. And then at the feet, of course, you get your front and back and your pivot around there. Overall, as I've said, it's still a fantastic looking figure. I don't mind that it uses the same body parts as other figures we've already released. Because, well, it's the Trooper Army. I mean, for the most part, they all look pretty much the same with just those minor variations in the uniform. And if they do come out with a hover tank commander, guess what? I'm buying that too. As far as I'm concerned, Hasbro's been hitting it out of the park with these 6-inch Black Series releases from Rogue One. They've just been fantastic looking figures with really a great paint job to them. Alright, that wraps up this look at the ADAC driver. Let me know what your thoughts are on this figure in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.